Hey guys, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs divisional round playoff game, and the Chiefs won 23-14. Like, this was not a fun game to watch, to be honest. I mean, it's like, you knew the Chiefs were going to win. It's kind of obvious. And it's like, even without the calls, to me, I think the Chiefs would have still won. It's like, the Texans didn't play good enough offensively, and Stroud got sacked 8 times. Especially in the fourth quarter. The Chiefs' defense took over. The Chiefs are inevitable, and, I don't think anyone's going to stop them. I don't know. I mean, the Texans wouldn't be the team to stop them. I'm not shocked by this outcome. This is the least shocking outcome. It's kind of how I expected the game to go. It just feels like almost every Chiefs victory this year. It's just, the offense does enough. The defense has a really good day. And let's go on to the stats. CJ Stroud went 19 for 28, 245 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He had a fine day. He didn't do good. He didn't do bad. They were just kind of okay. Rushing, Joe Mixon, 18 carries for 88 yards, 4.9 average, and a touchdown. And C.J. Stroud, 6 carries for 42 yards and a 7 average. I'm just going to be going over the key players, so maybe I'm just going to go over the first couple of rushers and receiving. Everything else I'll talk about, but for rushing and receiving, I'm just going to go over since there's so many. Nico Collins, 5 receptions for 81 yards and 16.2 average. Dalton Schultz, 4 receptions for 63 yards and 15.8 average. And Xavier Hutchinson, 4 receptions for 52 yards and 13-yard average. Okay, so for the Texans defense, they had 3 sacks overall, no interceptions, or they didn't get any turnovers on either. And there's 2 sacks by Will Anderson Jr. and 1 by Tommy Togai. Okay, kick returns, Xavier Hutchinson had 2 returns for 56 yards and a 28 average. And Damian Pierce had 1 return for 11 yards. Kaimi Fairbairn going 2 for 4 on field goals, 50% field goal and 6 points. And the Chiefs did block a field goal too, so that didn't help. Okay, for punting, Tommy Townsend had 2 punts for 83 yards and a 41.5 average. Okay, next the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes went 16 for 25, 177 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Did enough, just basically did the bare minimum we had to win this game, and that's what happened. Kind of shocked the Chiefs' offense didn't do more. Because once the playoffs happen, no matter, even last year they didn't have, the best offense. It's like their offense turned it up in the playoffs. I guess we'll see. Next week, be that way since they're playing the Bills. Kareem Hunt, 8 carries for 44 yards and a 5.5 average and a touchdown. Receiving, Travis Kelce had 7 receptions for 117 yards, 16.7 average and a touchdown. And Xavier Worthy had 5 receptions for 45 yards and a 9 average. The Chiefs' defense had a really good day, getting 8 sacks overall. George Karlaftis had 3 sacks. Chamari Connor had 1 sack. Charles Amenhu had 1 sack. Felix and Duke Uzama had a sack. Chris Jones had a sack. And Tershawn Wharton had a sack. And both teams didn't have a turnover at all. Okay, so for kick returns, Nico Remigio had 3 returns for 110 yards and 36.7 average. And he had that big return at the beginning of the game that set the Chiefs up pretty good. Samaje Perine had 1 return for 21 yards. Nico Remigio had 1 return for 11 yards. Kicking, Harrison Butker went 3 for 3 on field goals, 100%, long of 36 yards, and 11 points overall. And punting, Matt Araiza had 2 punts for 87 yards, 43.5 average, and 1 in the 20. And both teams had only 2 punts this game, so not that much punting. And yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, everyone, peace out, bye.